Hello guys, just wanted to point out that this entire site is a scam. They're counterfeiting robux, ignoring people's questions if they ask things like is it a scam, why am I banned? As you can see in the chat here, people are pointing out that it's a scam with actual proof to back up their accusations, yet the owner who's called Aspire isn't even responding to any of them even though the questions are right in front of his eyes. Instead he points his focus on his sponsors, which I wouldn't be surprised if they were paid to keep their mouths shut about the terrible reputation of rblxwild. Around 30 minutes ago I got banned on rblxwild's site for saying fix the MF withdraws, which is pretty clear that they're trying to cover up their tracks and to make it seem as genuine as possible. There are many others exposing their dishonest behavior by calling them out with all of these facts out there. It's all fake, and to put it into perspective, Robux on this site is like one of those MM2 games where you can open cases infinitely and get all the perks, but it's not the real game. That's kinda how this site has been in the last year and a half. It's nothing but a sandbox where you deposit real money and can't withdraw it. It used to be so strong with consistent actual functioning withdrawals, and now it's all just a time bomb waiting to exit scam everyone. The only way rblxwild even gets the money is by simply not putting that much money into the game and rather grab it from the people depositing, to then make a 4 million robux rain out of their ass. How can they even afford something like that if they're getting no income and especially not letting them withdraw? That's really the only thing most of us can think of. Because otherwise he would have clarified all of this, he would have actually fixed the withdrawals, and he wouldn't be faking all of these rains and promo codes. Sure, sometimes the player-to-player method to withdraw does work, but it gets withdrawn instantly by people the second it appears, which makes it near impossible to even have the chance of withdrawing. And speaking of withdrawing, considering a lot of people know the site is a scam, there's not even any real people depositing, which makes it very clear to why there aren't no withdrawals. I highly suggest you all to log out of this site, change your password, and report this site to the site called Safe Browsing Report page. The point of this video is to let everyone know how scummy the rblxwild owners are. I'm not looking for attention or likes or anything like that. This is my genuine opinion about the site after being on here for well over a year. And yes, this AI voice is pretty cringe, but I don't care. I ain't using my real voice, but you could see how shameless all of this is. They're not answering people's questions to why they got banned and why they can't withdraw what they won. That's what the average fake gambling sites has. Nothing is real. Also, I want to point out that yes, even though I've said all of this, some features are functioning like the P2P withdraw, but it happens so rarely that it could very well be considered a scam, and gambling sites are meant to have items available at any given time. This site is simply just a fraud, cash grab, counterfeiting, dishonest, and dysfunctional. I'd love to hear a response from rblxwild about this situation, but I'm definitely not going to use this site anymore, and neither should you. Stay safe and avoid getting scammed.